like this?
I think our next book is like kind of right in the middle of our book reads.
Well, it features Maria Bello, and one of our favorites. She's had a long career in Hollywood. Here she is in Coyote Ugly.
You love this movie. You talk about this movie a lot.
It does come up in conversation.
You quote from this movie.
There aren't many people out there doing that. Coyote Ugly. Let's see her in ER. She was a TV star as well. Oh, and also in the spectacular History of Violence. I think we have. Do we have the cheerleader scene? Too bad we don't.
How about Law and Order, SVU?
Yes, and also Grown Ups and a lot of other stuff. Maria Bello has a new book. It's called Whatever Love Is Love, Questioning the Labels We Give Ourselves. It looks interesting. Great picture of Maria on the cover. Welcome to Good Day New York.
What do you mean? I like that. You're like the thinker a little bit, a modern day version of the thinker. But it's good that you kind of put it out there because, you know, love is changing. It's modernizing, and we have to kind of open our minds to all the different possibilities.
That's right. I mean, part of the book is traditional labels just don't seem to fit anymore for many families. For families, for partnerships, for relationships, for sexuality, for sexual options and orientations. So that's what my book is about, questioning many of these labels that we give ourselves and that others give us, and really understanding that getting rid of the ones that disempower us and bringing the ones to us and embracing them that make us feel powerful.
Give us an example of a label that is, you know, somehow limiting. Yeah.
A partner, for instance. 50% or more of people in the United States are single. So when someone says, oh, do you have a partner? I find some, you know, people have told me they are embarrassed sometimes to say, well, no. One of my friends lives with her sister, and they raise a child together for 15 years. And that is her partner, right? Just because they're not romantically involved, we have different ideas and different ways of creating family and partnership other than just a romantic relationship.
Did you write this book for your son, Jackson? Because I see he's in the dedication. For Jackson, I will always love you more.
Oh. The truth is, Jackson is the one who came up with Whatever Love Is Love. When I told him in 2013, I love that picture.
He's so cute.
I was.
He's the one in the back, right?
Yeah, going like this. He photobombs every picture ever. When I told him that I was in a romantic relationship with my best friend, who was like a godmother to him, he said, Mom, whatever, love is love. Shout it out to the world.
And he said that that's really...
Yes. And from this little voice, this little sentence, it just opened so much up in me. And I wrote the article, and I realized after 273,000 Facebook hits the first hour that people were writing me and saying, I'm a whatever and I never knew what to call it. I have a whatever family too. And it was a larger conversation that I thought needed to be continued and that people wanted to continue.
So we're in New York, we're pretty open-minded about these things, but I hear, surprisingly, even Hollywood can be a little bit more narrow-minded than you might think, particularly when it comes to men and leading roles and being gay. Are people still hung up on that out there?
You know, I don't think so. I don't really see that in our business. I really don't.
Well, because there's all these rumors about some leading men who are gay that have not been, you know, honest.
Right, but I think all of that's changing, right? I think Facebook last year added 51 new gender options besides male and female. I'm like at least 15. I'm sure you're a few as well.
I'm sure.
It's really complicated and lovely that it's opening up in this way and that we're having the conversation. Look at today. Today's a big day for marriage equality. We're on the verge of something very big.
So who's this book for? Who's it designed for?
This book is designed for anyone. I have no answers. What I found when I was ill, looking through these journals I had since I was a kid, I just had more and more questions. What does it mean that I'm Catholic and I also believe in gay marriage? What does that mean? What does it mean to be a perfect mom, as we were talking about before?
Yeah, you and I. Yeah, we could write several chapters on that one.
Thank you. Can I drink a bottle of red wine and watch the whole season of Outlander in one night and still be a good mom? I don't know. So it's for anyone who questions, and it's personal essays, but they open up to a larger conversation.
Well, forgive me, but it's in the publisher notes, okay? And
I'm
going to skip right to the juicy part.
What?
The relationships and secret affairs she had with men over the years, in and outside of Hollywood.
Oh my God!
Do you name names?
God, no. I would never even think about that. Actually, I talk about me having Prince Charming syndrome, and always looking for like a guy to find my golden shoe and complete me. And of course, you realize at the end, you're already complete the way you are. Thank God I realized that.
But it took you a long time to get to that
It took
point.
me a long time. Like all of us, we romanticize this idea that someone is going to come along and complete us, and it just doesn't seem to work that way.
Those
but the
darn
men I
fairy
write about,
tales.
yeah, exactly. But the men I write about, it's just one big mashup of the same theme. It's not a particular guy. It's just my hopes and dreams projected onto them from my own neuroses.
And they always
basically.
came up short somehow?
Yeah, or I came up short because I was just projecting onto them what I wanted. If that makes sense.
So are you still acting even though you got the book out? Are you still...
I am, and I have a new production company, which is really exciting, called Ground 7, and it's telling film stories, film and TV and video from diverse voices, especially women's voices.
Very
nice.
cool. Well, if you want to meet Maria Bello, you can. There's a book signing tonight. Let's go ahead and put it on the screen,
it's at the
please.
Barnes & Noble on the Upper East Side tonight at 7 o'clock. It's on 86th Street. And Michael Musto is going to be asking you questions. It'll be fun.
I know, I'm excited.
Oh, that guy with the glasses from The Village Voice who rides his bike everywhere.
We love him.
We know him.
Me too.
It's so cool to see you, Maria. Thank you very
So good
much.
to
The book
see
is
you.
out now. Whatever. Love is love. Questioning the labels we give ourselves. Maria Bello, always great to have you here.
Okay.